The truth is out there, and so is the future. Welcome to Gen AI Cafe, where we explore the strange, the powerful, and the unexplained world of generative AI. With your host Nico Peters, and in each episode, we'll uncover how artificial intelligence is reshaping our reality, pushing the boundaries of creativity, and challenging everything we know. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new era, or playing with forces we can't control? Stay tuned and prepare yourself to venture beyond the edge of innovation, where technology meets the unknown.
Generative AI is reshaping how we approach a wide array of challenges, from art creation to scientific synthesis. However, with great power comes significant ethical considerations. The advent of generative AI technologies poses fundamental questions that necessitate thorough examination and public discourse. One of the central ethical challenges revolves around the autonomy of AI systems. As AI becomes more capable of making decisions or creating content independently, we must determine the extent of control and oversight humans should retain and where the boundaries of machine autonomy lie. Additionally, issues of accountability emerge when AI systems generate content. Who should be held responsible for AI-generated works, especially when these outputs cause harm or misinformation? Is it the developers, the users, or the AI itself? These questions require a nuanced approach to ensure fair and effective accountability measures. This is yet another concern. Generative AI models often require massive datasets that may include sensitive information. How to balance the need for robust datasets to train AI systems while safeguarding the privacy of individuals? The answer may lie in creating new data protection frameworks and encouraging transparent data usage practices. Furthermore, there's the ethical dilemma of AI's role in perpetuating or even amplifying societal biases. It's critical to understand how these biases arise and what measures can be put in place to mitigate them. Ensuring fairness and inclusivity in AI systems is crucial for their ethical deployment. In conclusion, while generative AI offers unparalleled possibilities, it also demands a proactive and conscientious approach to ethics. As we delve further into the capabilities of these technologies, it becomes imperative to address these ethical concerns comprehensively. Only through informed discussion and diligent regulation can we harness the benefits of generative AI responsibly, paving the way for a future where technology and ethics advance hand in hand. Moving from the foundational aspects of generative AI ethics, it's imperative to address one of its most controversial offspring, deepfakes. These AI-generated false videos or audio which can create hyper-realistic fabrications of individuals pose several ethical and regulatory dilemmas. Ethical concerns manipulation of truth. Deepfakes can manipulate reality, challenging the trustworthiness of digital content. Consent and privacy. They often use a person's likeness without consent, risking privacy violations and defamations. Potential harm might lead to misinformation, harassment, blackmail, or even affecting reputations and careers. Regulatory challenges. Jurisdiction issues. With digital content easily crossing borders, varying laws complicate enforcement, identification, and verification. Dedicated content. Evolving legislation. Rapid AI advancements outpace policymaking processes, leaving gaps in legislation. While the ethical and regulatory landscape is still catching up with the technological advancements in deepfakes, it's essential for stakeholders to work collaboratively. By doing so, they can ensure the responsible development and use of deepfake technology. As we navigate these challenges, another pressing issue comes into focus: the bias present in AI models. Bias can undermine fairness, leading us to reflect on the importance of equitable AI practices. In the landscape of generative AI, one of the critical challenges lies in addressing biases that can inadvertently creep into models. These biases often stem from the data sets used to train AI models, reflecting existing societal prejudices and inequalities. It's a delicate web, woven from historical injustices, underrepresentation, and flawed data collection practices. Generative AI models learn from the input they receive. If that input is skewed, the results will mirror the same bias. For instance, consider a scenario where an AI model is fed data primarily featuring a specific demographic. The model's ability to generate diverse and representative content is immediately compromised, leading to outputs that may reinforce stereotypes or marginalize certain groups. There's a chain reaction involved in biased AI models. Data acquisition. If the provenance of data is not diverse or comprehensive, the model lacks a holistic understanding. Algorithm design. Biases can also seep in during the algorithm development phase. Algorithms might prioritize accuracy over fairness, not aptly configured. Feedback loops. When AI generated content is consumed and new data is generated, it can lead to a feedback loop that amplifies the bias even further. The implications of bias in AI are profound, affecting everything from hiring decisions to media representation and policy creation. A bias they could perpetuate and even worsen social inequalities, making it a paramount issue that necessitates proactive measures. Using debiasing techniques, wider data sets, and regular audits can help mitigate these biases, carving a path towards more equitable AI. As we delve into the nuances of bias, the conversation must naturally shift towards the broader concept of fairness in AI-generated content. How do we ensure that what these models produce is fair and just for all stakeholders? As we continue this crucial exploration into the ethics surrounding generative AI, our focus now shifts to the promotion of fairness within AI-generated content. Fairness in artificial intelligence about ensuring equitable and just treatment in how AI systems perform and the outputs they generate. This can be incredibly challenging, considering the vast amounts of data these models learn from, which can often reflect existing societal biases. So how can we systematically reduce bias and ensure fairer outputs from AI systems? Here's what experts are exploring. Data curation. The first step is refining the datasets used to train AI models. By carefully selecting diverse data that represents a wide range of demographics, languages, and perspectives, developers can reduce the risk of propagating biases ingrained in their data sources. Algorithmic transparency. Implementing mechanisms for algorithmic transparency allows users and developers to understand how decisions are made, unveiling inherent biases that might not be immediately apparent. Regular audits. Conducting audits regularly to assess bias levels in AI-generating content is another crucial strategy. These audits can help in identifying bias points and making necessary adjustments, including diverse teams. Encouraging diversity within AI development teams is essential. Diverse teams can offer a broader spectrum of insights and recognize biases that a more homogeneous group might overlook. Feedback loops. Finally, establishing feedback loops where users can report biases or unfair outcomes assists in the continuous refinement and improvement of AI systems. By implementing these strategies, the AI community aims to foster an environment where AI contributes positively to society, providing content that mirrors fairness and accuracy, rather than perpetuating existing inequalities. As we advance, another ethical consideration comes into play: the intricacies of intellectual property and copyright within the realm of AI-generated content. Let's dive into understanding how this impacts creators, developers, and end users. As generative AI continues to evolve, it presents a unique set of challenges in the realm of intellectual property right. At the heart of these challenges is the question: who owns the creations of AI? In traditional context, the creator, whether an author, artist, or inventor, holds the rights to their work. However, when an AI system generates content, determining ownership becomes murky. Does the software creator hold the rights, or perhaps the data owner from which the AI learned? This introduces a new level of legal complexity. In the realm of IP, there are consistently evolving perspectives. Some argue that the AI itself could be recognized as a creator, while others suggest that the rights should fall to the individuals who develop and train these systems. These discussions can significantly affect how content is monetized, distributed, and protected under existing frameworks. Copyright law today isn't fully equipped to handle these issues. Most legislation was crafted when the idea of machines creating independently was the stuff of science fiction. Applying these outdated laws to modern AI technologies involves nuanced interpretations and sometimes legal loopholes. Furthermore, enforcing copyrights on AI-generated content can be challenging, given the rapid pace of AI development and the sheer volume of output. Monitoring and enforcing rights becomes an Herculean task. Understanding and adapting IP and copyright laws to embrace AI's capabilities is imperative. Legal systems worldwide must engage in ongoing dialogues and revisions to balance technological advances with creators' rights and public access. Only through such efforts can we hope to maintain an ethical and equitable technological landscape. Developing more sophisticated checks and balances through cross-referencing, digital watermarks, or blockchain technology could maintain the integrity of information being circulated. Navigating these ethical dilemmas necessitates a careful balance of technology and humanity, forcing us to consider how these AI advancements align with core social values. Understanding these implications prepares us to delve into solutions for AI misuse, focusing on mitigating the current challenges driven by the rapid spread of misinformation. Having explored the ethical impacts of AI-driven misinformation, the path forward involves analyzing and implementing solutions to curb the misuse of generative AI technologies. Throughout the development and deployment of AI models, key strategies can be adopted to ensure responsible usage and reduce the risk of exploitation. Strengthening AI literacy, educating users, both developers and consumers, on the capabilities, limitations, and ethical implications of AI is pivotal. Knowledge empowers individuals to use AI responsibly and fosters a community aware of the potential risk associated with misuse. Establishing robust ethical guidelines, establishing comprehensive ethical frameworks can guide AI development and application processes. These guidelines should address data usage, consent, privacy, bias mitigation, and accountability, implementing access controls. Restricting access to certain powerful AI tools can limit misuse. Implementing tiered access levels based on the user's technical understanding and intent can help manage and reduce potential harm. Continuous monitoring and evaluation, ongoing surveillance of AI systems in action allows for real-time identification of misuse or harmful outputs. This includes deploying monitoring systems that flag inappropriate behavior and enable timely interventions. Promoting transparency and accountability. Developers and organizations creating AI technologies must be transparent in their processes and methodologies. Clear documentation and open source advocacy can enhance trust and allow for community-driven oversight. By embracing these solutions, stakeholders in the AI landscape can work towards a more secure and ethically sound environment for generative AI technologies. This commitment to ethical practices will help mitigate risks and align AI developments with the principles of societal well-being, paving the way for future advancements. Transitioning from solutions for AI misuse, an equally critical element is the role of policymakers in shaping the ethical landscape of AI. As the architects of legislation and regulation, policymakers hold significant responsibility in ensuring that AI technologies are developed and deployed ethically. Their decisions can either empower innovation or hinder progress, making their role both influential and pivotal. It is imperative for policymakers to stay informed and consult with various stakeholders, including technologists, ethicists, and the public, to craft comprehensive AI policies. Their actions should always aim to balance innovation with protection, ensuring that AI benefits society while mitigating potential harms. Here are some key responsibilities for policymakers in the AI realm. Setting standards. Establish clear and enforceable standards for ethical AI development and use. Public engagement. Encourage transparency and open dialogue with the public to affect societal values in AI technology. Coordination with international bodies. Collaborate with international counterparts to create harmonized global AI standards. Regular review and updates. KP policies adaptive to evolving technological landscapes and emerging ethical challenges. By taking proactive steps in these areas, policymakers can create frameworks that not only safeguard public interest, but also foster an environment where ethical AI can thrive. This strategic foresight is essential for ensuring that AI systems align with societal values and ethical principles. Building on the critical foundation set by policymakers in AI ethic, it's essential to delve deeper into the nuanced perspectives of those who navigate these considerations daily, the ethicists. Their role in deciphering the moral labyrinth of generative AI is pivotal, especially as this field continues to evolve at a pace that often challenges conventional ethical frameworks. Generative AI, by its very nature, raises multifaceted ethical questions. Here are a few that ethicists around the world are grappling with: bias and fairness. How do we ensure that these systems do not perpetuate or even exacerbate existing biases? Transparency. Can we design AI models that allow users to understand their decision-making processes? Consent. What are the occasions AI systems that can generate content without explicit user consent? Ethicists also examine the broader societal impacts of AI technologies. They explore how generative AI alter human creativity by potentially undermining artistic integrity, authenticity. This highlights the tension between technological innovation and cultural preservation, which, if left unchecked, might lead to technology dominating rather than enhancing human creativity. Moreover, ethical considerations extend to the protection of personal data and the prevention of misuse and surveillance. As AI continues to advance into realms previously dominated by human thought, there's a persistent risk of privacy infringements if robust safeguards are not meticulously implemented. In our next segment, it will transition from ethical insights to examining the labels and reflections of those directly involved in AI's creation. The researchers, we will explore their perspectives on these ethical challenges and how they are shaping the future of generative AI. Stay tuned as we bridge the dialogue between ethical considerations and technological frontiers. Impacts of AI. This means anticipating future ethical dilemmas and societal changes AI might bring. By integrating these perspectives, AI development can strive to balance innovation with ethical considerations, shaping solutions that serve the collective good. As we transition into contemplating future directions for AI, it's clear that maintaining these ethical dialogues remains crucial. We must continually assess and redefine our approaches, ensuring that the path forward is aligned with both technological possibilities and societal values. As we move forward, ensuring the ethical development of AI technology will demand a proactive approach to research and governance. The dynamic nature of AI evolution requires a roadmap that is as agile as it is robust. Anticipating future trends in the foreseeable future, we can expect an increase in collaborative efforts between interdisciplinary teams of ethicists, researchers, policymakers, and industry leaders. And this convergence aims to craft guidelines that are not only comprehensive but adaptable to the speed of technological advances. Strengthening frameworks. Current ethical frameworks are the foundation upon which future protocols will be developed. There's an ongoing dialogue on enhancing the specificity and enforceability of these standards, ensuring they are globally recognized and respected. Global cooperation. As AI knows no borders, neither should ethical standards. International bodies may play a crucial role in defining universal norms and practices, fostering an environment where AI benefits are maximized while minimizing risks across the globe. Continuous learning and adaptation. Just as AI systems learn and evolve, so too must our ethical guidelines. This calls for a cyclical process of feedback and refinement, allowing standards to grow with technological and societal shifts. As we wrap up our exploration into the future directions for ethical AI, it's clear that this is a journey without a definitive endpoint. The balance between innovation and ethics will require constant attention and collaboration. Hold on to that thought as we delve into concluding insights and key takeaways in our next section. As we wrap up our exploration of ethics in generative AI, let's revisit the core themes and solutions that have emerged. It's essential to maintain a balance between innovation and ethical responsibility to foster trust and acceptance in AI technologies. One of the primary challenges we discussed is bias in AI models. The solution lies in rigorous auditing processes in diverse datasets to minimize the risk of perpetuating the biases present in data. This approach not only enhances the fairness of AI models, but also ensures they are more representative of diverse populations. Another critical point was the need for transparency in AI decision making. For AI to gain wider societal acceptance, it is imperative that users understand how decisions are made. Implementing explainable AI techniques continues to be a significant area of development and is crucial to building user trust. Moreover, we explored the issue of data privacy. Protecting user data in the AI development process is not just a technical requirement but a moral obligation. Employing encryption, differential privacy, and robust data governance frameworks can offer solutions to these privacy concerns. The discussion on AI accountability highlighted the need for clear legal and ethical guidelines to ensure that there are consequences in the case of AI malfunctions or misuse. Developing a comprehensive legal framework is essential to address these challenges. Increased collaboration across sectors was identified as a pivotal solution, with governments, tech companies, and civil society working in tandem to craft AI policies that are both progressive and ethical. Together, these strategies hold promising implications for the future of AI, paving the way for innovations that respect human dignity and promote societal well-being. As we continue this journey, it's crucial that ethical considerations remain at the forefront of AI development to truly harness its potential for good. In conclusion, while the challenges are significant, the collaborative efforts across various sectors provide a robust path forward. The ethical insights and solutions we've covered are not just theoretical, they are essential steps in guiding AI's evolution responsibly. Perhaps the most critical takeaway is the shared responsibility to ensure that AI technologies are developed with the highest ethical standards to serve humanity positively.